Today we are going to study the poem Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. This poem, The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman, signifies the eternal role that the rain plays in nurturing, quenching, purifying and nourishing the various elements of the earth. The rain rises, impalpable, out of the land and from the depths of water and reaches upwards to the sky, where it completely changes its state, but still it never forgets its origin. It returns the favor to its origin, though it reaches to its greatest height. This poem gives the readers a beautiful message of giving back support to our source of origin, just as it receives life from earth and water bodies. It rises from the earth and forms into clouds in the sky. Finally, it falls back to the earth and its water bodies to sustain their life. Now, let us come to know a few sentences about the poet. Walt Whitman was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. He is one of the most influential poets of the American canon, often called the author of free verse. He is one of the most significant American writers of the 19th century, and many critics considered him the nation's greatest poet. His book, Leaves of Grass, first published in 1855, is a landmark in the history of American literature. Now, before I start the line-to-line explanation of this poem, I would like to remind you one of my favorite quotes of Walt Whitman. Very inspirational quote. Keep your face always towards sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, let us come to the poem itself. Okay? The poem by Walt Whitman. The very first stanza. Let us come to the very first stanza. The Voice of the Rain, poem and explanation. And who art thou? Said I to the soft falling shower, which strange to tell gave me an answer, as here translated. I am the poem of earth, said the voice of the rain, eternal I rise impalpable, out of the land and the bottomless sea. Who art thou? Means, who are you? Eternal means never ending. Impalpable, that which cannot be described, visible. In the above lines, the poet asked the soft falling shower, who are you? To which the rain replied in a strange manner. The rain said that it was the poem of the earth, and it rose continuously from the land and bottomless ocean in the form of vapors. Now let us come to this next stanza. Upward to heaven whence, vaguely formed, altogether changed and yet the same. I descend to leave the draughts, atomies, dust layers of the globe, and all that in them without me were seeds only, latent, unborn. Now whence here means where. Vaguely means not clearly, does not have a definite shape. Descent means to come down, lave means to wash or clean. Atomies means very small particles, latent, hidden or buried. Now here in this stanza, the rain tells the poet that it rises upward towards the sky in the form of vapor, where it changes its form, condenses into water droplets. It also says that although its form gets changed totally, isn't it? It still remains the same. The rain comes down to wash the drought and provide water. It also washes away the dust and small particles from the earth's surface, and the seeds inside the earth grow into a plant just because of the water provided by the rain. It gives life to the seeds. Otherwise, without this water, the seeds would not have been able to change into plants. It would have remained the seed itself, latent and unborn. And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin and make pure and beautify it. For song issuing from its birthplace, after fulfillment, wandering, wrecked or unwrecked, duly with love returns. Wrecked or unwrecked means whether cared for or not cared for, whether you pay attention to it or do not pay attention to it. It doesn't affect the rain nor the poet if someone listened to the rain or not. Here the rain says that by day and night it provides life, care, enrichment, and water to the place from where it originated. The rain keeps enhancing the beauty and purity of the earth by preparing a life cycle for itself again. The rain again has been compared to a song that originates from its birthplace, just like the heart of the singer, and travels to fulfill the earth's needs and wanders. It finally comes back to the place from where it originated, whether it is, you can see, paid attention to or not. It returns to the original position with a lot of love to its birthplace. Okay? Now, the voice of the rain, literary devices are there. Personification, the poet used a non-living things as a living thing in the poet. I am the poet of the earth, said the voice of the rain. I has been referred to a human being, poem of earth, but I is the rain. So here personification has been used. Metaphor, an indirect comparison between the qualities of different things. Now I am the poem of earth. Rain is being compared to a poem. So here metaphor is there without like and as being used. Hyperbole, exaggerated statements, bottomless sea. Imagery, visual description of something, soft falling shower. Okay, so you come to know that a poem, we should never forget our origin, isn't it? So just like that, I would like to tell you that our parents take a lot of care for us, but what do? Even though we reach or scale great heights of our life, the zenith of name and fame, glory, we should never forget our origin, that is our parents. Always we should go, help them and try to give them a new life. Okay? Thank you very much. I hope you have understood.